done. I still have to finish pruning my tree. I have decided to officially abandon Streamlabs because I think they hijacked my phone. Conspiracy, whatever. But I still think it's the truth. I couldn't even turn off my phone to, I couldn't even manually reset my phone or hard reset my phone. But I've got to finish pruning this tree. We started it the other day, and pardon my children or the neighbors' kids playing in the backyard, but they're having a good time. But I've got to prune this tree, and I got everything that I could get from the ground. The higher branches, I get as much as I can from the roof, because for me, I feel safer standing on the roof than I do on a ladder extending up on my tiptoes. So I'm going to show you what I do as far as safety. There is a trick to being on the roof without feeling like you're going to fall off. So I'll show you. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Flip camera. All right, so when you get on a roof, a lot of people wear shoes. The best thing to wear is socks. Your socks are going to grip with the shingles. Oopsies, I'm zooming in. I'm learning all this stuff as I go. But this YouTube actually allows you to zoom in and out, whereas StreamYard or Streamlabs does not. So far, if you're going to use a streaming service, use YouTube Studio. But the secret to having socks that you use on the roof is to make sure that they're tight fitting so they're grippy. You don't want to have loose fitting socks. So that's the main thing that I use for safety up here. And as I'm doing this, I'm not sure who's joining me and who is not. But one thing about getting on the roof, make sure that you're not feeling lightheaded. You have someone at home. And this is what I do. I'm not telling you to do this. This is what I do to get all of my things. So this is not advice. This is just what I do. So over here, I have all of my branches that I'm going to get. Hi, Mike. How are you? I'm not going to be able to see chat like I normally do because I'm literally going to be climbing on this pitched roof and trying to be careful, but still get these branches. Last year, I worked really, really, really hard to get a lot of the dead, broken branches. So hopefully if I maintain it every year, I should be able to get all of the branches that shouldn't be there with more ease. So I'm gonna get this set up if I can. There's my hand in the way, sorry. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. YouTube Studios even rejects you when you accidentally turn off your phone or put it in screensaver mode. I'm learning some new things here. So I'm gonna have to do a full video on what I've learned so far because I'm fairly new and there's a lot of things that I've tried to look up and try to find that I couldn't find other places. So let's try to get this here. Yes, I'm crazy, but I have like zero fear of heights, and I have zero fear of being on the roof. So I'm hoping that, thankfully, nope, I don't want to zoom in, I want to zoom out so you can see better. There we go. And hopefully you're going to be able to see me better. And so fashion is not my priority when I'm on the roof. My priority is safety. So when I'm up here, once again, I have to come around this other side. I have my extension pole here. It's got my pulley system that's nice and oiled. And I also have my saw option here. So hopefully most of the branches I can use a saw with. If not, like this branch here is not necessarily laying on anything, but it's not necessary either. So I'm going to take it off completely. Hopefully, you can slide them. can take this sun every smell. So I'm going to take some of these branches off. It's not so heavy. And hopefully, Streamlab, that stupid app, is not going to hijack my audio and make it to where you can't hear me. Everyone I ever heard stream was like, use Streamlabs. Nope, don't use them. They can turn your phone on. They can turn your phone off. They can access everything. So, let you know they're made. You gotta teach them how. If they're US country, I'm sure they should be allowed. That's just me being pussy because I don't know how many times my stream's been dropped. Or your orientation's been changed in the stream. Anything on the roof that isn't going to kill. And yes, I make sure that my man is not home when we do this because he creates so much anxiety because he's so terrified of bugs. So it's best if I do this when he's at home. That's why I'm really enjoying this. For my home. Is this right? What are they I feel like the kids' games are pretty good. Like our little neighbor kids all get together and they'll go hang out. It's just something you don't see very much these days that isolates and does their own thing. So anything that's growing up, what's your branch causing weight? Remember, we're going to trim off. Last year, the whole kitchen was not treated, which is great, but that's what the greenhouse is. Like, in the sun, is my extender pole. Make sure I get a good angle here. Make sure you're seeing what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, I think there's a good angle there. Don't make inappropriate comments. Thanks for refraining. So I was just making sure you could see me, because these are supposed to be educational. So here is this pulley. It's longer than the pole. This one, I want to make sure that's in my hand, so it doesn't get caught up on something. When I'm on the roof, I never look down. I have no fear as long as I don't see downward from the scratch. Really need to get this thing, that one off. Set forward. So my goal is now that I brush it bigger than what my extension hole is. It's not quite there, but it's ready to fall. So I am going to have to extend this just a little bit. So we'll just go up on length. Make sure I have my pulley so I don't trip on it. Should be able to do this. Right. Nope, so now I'm further away now. We'll click this sawing in with it. So sometimes here where I live we get high winds. So I always worry that these big branches are going to break and fall in my house. One more time, so adjust it again. Make sure you lock it. Make sure my pulley is not by my feet so I don't fall and die. One more level can go up. Hopefully get some legs right here. And the reason why I care about these branches up here, so that's over my neighbor's house, so I can get there. Sadly, I'm not going to but they're great. We have a great community out here. We're always making food or having fiestas or whatever it is. I used to live in a rich neighborhood, and what I found, I lived in a house for 3 years, a higher end place. Not a single person came and said hi to me. I moved out in this neighborhood, and everyone introduces themselves, says hi, asks if you need anything. It's just completely different feel of people, like caring, sharing, doing things for each other, being kind of over. Just something I feel like I'm missing out on society. Well, that's okay. I have to really pay attention. And get forgetful when you're on the roof. Pay attention. So the shading right here. Okay. And I always take a breather and I'll regroup and reset myself. So I want to make sure that I'm not losing focus of where I'm at on the roof. Hi, stand by me. I couldn't see the rest of your name. When I'm using YouTube Studio, your message doesn't show up. But I hope you were able to see that exercise video that I had. I'm going to re-upload it in a better format. Hopefully, I think I finally was able to download today. You can blame Streamlabs. So we're going to kind of trim these branches out this way. A lot of these branches are a pain because last year I had to saw so crazy so I didn't get a good angle on them. You want to try to get them flush with the tree on the angle the tree is growing, or else if you send out shooters that are 3 or 4 in one spot, whereas there was one before. Directions. Just do a reset. So we're currently working over this direction. Melanie, it's really nice to meet you, and I hope that stretching video helped you. For me, it saved me. I used to have so many issues and so much pain that it was unbearable. So hopefully you can see this. There's a branch right here. I cut it off last year and it looks really dead. But there's like 20 shoots coming out. Have this wrapped around my wrist. I'll wrap this tight. So this does go out one more late, but I'm going to extend it one more tight because I don't want to climb on a ladder. I rather have my footing up here and try to climb on a ladder. So they're not right. I'll look at them later. I know that going through this, I'm not going to risk my health or risk dying to the check right now. But I'll check in a second. This branch right there, I really wanted to get off last year. But it was cheapest. We lost that off tomorrow. I'm confident I can up there and do it. Melanie was asking earlier about my exercise video, and it seems weird that doing a video with all the other things I do on stretching is kind of silly, but it's kind of part of overall health. Stretching, people neglect it. They work out hard, they abuse their body, they work on the computer, they sit on the desk, and the easiest thing it takes, you can do in 20 minutes, depending on how much of a day you see us talk about. 10, 20 minutes a day can help you to maintain. If you keep your body in balance, you'll be like healthier and you'll build cheaper. It's not a dying thing, it's a health thing. Here, let's sit back for just a little bit. Evaluate what you're doing here. You can tell I fought a lot of these branches, and I'm really good at it. And this more than likely is the last year. I'm going to do a lot of this trimming without rescue bucket because this tree is getting way too big to maintain. So over here, I think you can see this here. This branch is going straight out. It's kind of way on here, so I'm actually satisfied. Got my pulley secured. Actually make sure that that's not anywhere where it can trip me up. I'm not going to be aggressive with it. So the blade is sharp, so I'm ready to press live. I'm shifting my body weight to backwards, gently about sliding it. You don't need me to hurry to do this. Especially here. When you're checking where my footing is on the roof, making sure that I'm having spatial awareness. So, alright. 2 feet on the left of me, and I've got 4 feet on the other side of me, so that I'm not adjusting, I'm not paying attention to right now. There we go. That's actually come right on top of me. Adjust myself. Okay, here I'll have a great Friday night. Okay, here comes Timber. So, I'm on the way. It's not a huge branch, but I don't want to risk it. Not coming over. Those are just joining me today. This is a willow tree. They grow very fast. You can grow another one from a seedling, or not from a seedling, from a small branch. And the branch, you want it to be between 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch in diameter. And you'll take most of the lower branches off and just leave the top ones on. Get them water overnight. And then bury it 1/3 of the length of the branch. Early spring to late spring. this window. It actually is pretty bright out here right now. This is the actual brightness as it is outside right now. I wish chat would stay up the whole time while I'm on my phone, but it doesn't. It's a pretty sunset tonight. See if I can turn this a little bit. You can see the sun actually looks brighter than what it's portraying right now. Good night, Melanie. I hope you have a wonderful evening. So I'm going to attempt to get on this peak here. And that peak is super steep. So for me, I don't stand on that peak. I'll actually sit and I'll try to get some of the higher branches from sitting. Because I do have some fear. And that fear is this really tall peak. I'm going to walk on both sides. branches right here. And right here. This branch right here are tall. Let's look at that. Crisscrossing. So when the wind blows real good, it's just gets some tumbling down. There we go. What you don't like is the pulleys on the pulley springs on the opposite side. There we go. Right? Come on. That pulley's getting stuck on the branch. There we go. Near that. And yes, I have dropped the whole entire saw off the roof before. Just come tumbling down. And these branches are too high for me to reach the ladder. They're straight out for me. Hoping I can get this out of the quality of the shape. About 6 miles. I think I've got 2 feet to do. I think it's too far. I think I've got maybe we'll do a couple more. Whatever the total can do. Because it is clean. Safety first. I can maybe get those so it's not worth risking falling. So those ones I'll probably have to try to get from the ladder and start with a different angle. There are some ones that I can get from a different angle. But when I do those ones, hazards of being up here just come myself. All right, I hope you got the gist of what I was doing. It's actually a really beautiful night up here. You can see when I got that last one, I slipped and cut my hand on the shingles. Hazard of the trade. So before I go, I'll just show you how I get knuckle busting up 100%. I'll show you how I get those other branches because I can get them, but the pitch of the roof and the distance of it is pretty shady. Oh, I won't fall. If you didn't see earlier, when you get on the roof, you have to wear tight fitting socks, no shoes, because socks will grip and your toes give you balance. So always wear tight fitting socks and cotton pants because they grip the shingles. So this is the pitch of the roof. If you can see that, that's actually the pitch that I'll get onto to trim those branches in that direction if I can't reach it from a ladder. But I will tie my waist to a rope, and I'll make sure that someone is either holding it or I have it tied off somewhere so that I can't fall and die. So I don't get up here and just be stupid. You gotta be smart about it. They're not wedgie pants. Look, they're like, I don't know what they're called. They're like the pants that are like tight, they're tight at the waist, and they're just like, they're baggy through the hips, and they just tie at the ankles. Rude! But how gorgeous. They're comfy pants for sure. They're my favorite. In the summer, I'll actually get on the roof and I'll sit up here and just chill because it's pretty. So I still have some branches over this way to trim. And I've got these over the garage area to trim. Those ones are a lot easier. For me, I always start with the most difficult branches because they're the ones that cause me not the most stress, but they're the most adrenaline rush. Like being up here is pure adrenaline. But all these branches up there that are crisscrossing, they're just gonna break. Like that whole branch is dead from other branches rubbing on them, or they've gotten ants or something like that. But does anybody have any questions, or other than my pants look like hipster pants? But this tree is turning out pretty nicely. This branch right here shades one of my workrooms, so I'm gonna try to leave as much of this as I can, but a lot of it's got to go. But there's been a lot of progress on here. Not as much damage as we did the other day. So there's our pilings on the ground. But necessary, yeah. There's quite a few, but a lot of these I'll get from the ladder. But I wanted to show you which kind of branches you want to attempt to get. I want to thank everybody that came in tonight. Let me see if I can flip this camera away and I'll say goodnight proper. Hopefully this YouTube studio is working better than Streamlabs, that I think hacked my phone. Conspiracy theory, whatever. Standing by it. Literally could not turn off my phone. Could not do a hard set, nothing. Until I had to physically delete the app for it to turn off. Alright, so let me turn. Let's see. That's my canal behind my house. It's kind of pretty, huh? Which is the benefit of not having anyone. Nobody can build back there ever, which is kind of nice. Alright. So, I want to thank everybody. This is not dangerous. I do not feel at all nervous, and I would not do anything that made me feel unsafe up here. I don't have any fears of heights. I was an electrician for 5 years, and they thought I was crazy because I would just hop through the rafters, whatever. Anyway, but I appreciate all of you. Those who've been helping me through my audio, helping me through whatever technical difficulties I've had. I truly appreciate it. And I'm going to show you one more video. I'm going to switch it the other way because it's gorgeous. And then I'm going to say goodnight. Let's see, will it switch for me? Look at that. So that's my view. Can you see those mountains? So when I sit on my deck, when I sit outside, that's what I get to see every day. And so many of us stop looking. Like, look over there. Look how gorgeous those are. When I sit on my deck, I can see all those mountains. And one thing that we stop doing every day is we stop appreciating the beauty that's around us. And I encourage, oh, I've got to show you one more view. So look at all those over there. Look at all those mountains over there. They're steep with snow. We're going to get flood here right quick when it gets warm. I'll clean your gutters for you. Mine need cleaned. Actually, I'm going to get the leaf blower out and clean my gutters. I scare my man because I'll stand on the edge, squat on the edge of my roof line, and I'll hang the Christmas lights. And he's like, I can't, what are you doing? So because he's not home, I can do this without stress because he gives me anxiety when I'm up here. But I guess when I'm showing you these mountains, I'm showing you this view because I want you tomorrow or wherever you live, whatever you're doing, to wake up with all this craziness in this world and remember there's beauty everywhere. I mean, look at that sunset. Gorgeous, isn't it? All right, y'all. You have a good night. Peace be with you. Do something kind for someone tomorrow if you can. Thanks again.